Hello everyone, in today's video we will be breaking down this reel.
Watch how Sydney Sweeney made $400 million off this American Eagle ad. The campaign, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans, a playful double meaning that instantly grabbed attention and put their denim back in the spotlight.
So let's get started. First I will right click here, then new item, and then I will go to color mate and make sure to set the reel resolution and then select a whitish background and then click OK and bring this to our timeline. Now our first animation like this is the Sydney image and then this text and this one, all this animation. So how can we create this? I will just go to Premiere Pro. First I will set up an image, so I will bring in this image right here. Make sure to check the resolution and I will go to effects control and simply just zoom in to the timeline like this. Now I will go to effects section and I will search black and apply this black and white filter to this image. Now it's like this. Now we need to create this text and these. So I will just add this layer and first text will be watch how and I will create it watch how and I will just select it. The color will be black. So I will go to essential graphics, scroll down and make the color to black like this. Now we need to change the font, so it's a bit italic font. So I will just check my fonts and make sure to apply the one that suits. I will choose this font right here and in effects control I will simply just make sure to make it bigger, like this. This is looking cool. Now what we need to do, we will just create this text, change the font, and for this one text I will show you the animation. You can create this. I just make its copy, go to effects control, simply drag it down and I will just make it made 400 million. So I will just type this. Now that's the text. Now I will go to effects control, select this and I will change its font to extra bold one and go to effects control and simply just zoom it down like this. So it will be like this and you can just place this text here and this is the just a fade in animation from animation composer. Now how can we animate this? I will add a position and opacity keyframe at the start of this text and I will just simply move these as our final position right here and at the start I will just make the text here and make the opacity to 0, so it will give us this animation. If you want to do it word by words, you can just simply cut the words and animate it, make its 3 copies right here like this. I will just simply bring it downwards like this and like this. Now I will just go to this and for select the first one I will delete other text like this and for this one I will delete this text and the last text, or I will just change their position. So first I will right click here, make them a nested sequence and for this one I will make them a nested sequence and for this two I will make them a nested sequence. So I will just select this made and then we have this, so I will just position it for made 400 million and for the 400 I will make the 400 here. So just like this and for this one just here and these one, so it will be looking like this. We will just make sure to 400 will be animated something like here and this one will be animated here, so the text animation will be looking like this. So to make it fast we will just go to this section and first we will just right click and then ease in them and to make them smoother like this, and we can just bring these keyframes closer to the values and just make it like this, so it will be looking like this. Now the highlight animation, how can we create that? I will just select this layer and make a rectangle shape or like this. Now we need to check its color, so it will be black color and the text will be blue. So you can just, or you can just simply make the change its color to white. So you can do anything you want, or I can just change the blend modes to make sure it fits. So for this animation, I will just add a fan tool here, and I will make a mask around this layer, mm, like this, and here. Now what we need to do, I will add a mask path keyframe and move it to the end as our final position. And at the start, I will select the mask and simply just bring this to here like this. So it will be giving us this animation like this. I will just right click, or I will just bring these closer. So if we want just bring it here. When this animates, we can just make it here. You can just go to mask feather and decrease those to 0 to make the edges drop out like this. Now if we move next, we have this animation, a video playing and the frame, and then this drop shadow. So we will just not create anything. I will just create this. So I will, this is where our animation ends. I will just cut all these here, make them a nested sequence, and I will go to position and move a few frames, set a keyframe, and then simply bring this out of the frame like this. Now I will select both and then go to ease in, and this will be our animation. So this, when this moves down, our the other animation will come in. So I will go this and I will bring in my video. So this video isn't working, so I will just bring in any other video or image to just represent it, and I will make sure to delete, unlink and delete this, and I will keep a small part of it. Now I will place it here and simply just bring it here. Now go to effects control, simply just drag it down, like this, and s- a bit more like this, and you can simply just place the other text is, yeah, and this one, and just change the font, change it to italic. And now for this drop shadow, I will just go to effects and I will search for drop shadow, and I will bring into this image, right here. Now go to effects control and simply increase the opacity and make sure to change the direction, and also increase the softness like this. Make sure the distance is like here, and you can just simply want to change the direction. So I will change the direction here, and I will just increase this shadow. I will place it here, and then simply mm, make sure to change the distance as well, and thus the opacity will be. We have this animation. This is the same animation, and then this campaign text you can just type in, and for this image you can do the same. I will just bring in this ice cream image, or for this we have will be created later this animation, a bit zoom, so we will create it together. So I will just move here where this image is happening, and I will bring in this down. Go to effects control, simply zoom it up on the screen and just make it right here. Then for what we did to the last image, I will copy this black and white effect and just paste it here and make sure to this is okay. Now what we need to do, we need to create this one. I will just add random text to it. So I will show you how we can so I have added this text. So for that animation, I will select these both two, nest and nest them, and at the start I will go to Premiere Composer, and in transitions you can simply choose this animation, or you can create it manually by adding a scale keyframe and opacity keyframe and move them as our final position at the start. Scale will be something like this and opacity will be 0. I will select both and then ease in, so it will give us this animation. So you can just add a bit of rotation here, like this, and at the start we can just change the rotation, so it will be something like this. I will delete this and bring it here. So it will be like this. Now, if we move forward, we have this text animation. You can simply just create it right there. Now, if we move forward, this moves here and we have this eye animation and then again the same text animation. And now how can we create that? I will not create the text. I will just create the eyeball animation. So you can go to here and I will bring in this eyeball green screen. You can just add position keyframes and move this out of the screen. Now I will delete this. I will just unlink and delete also this. Now I will move to the part where the eye shows. Right here, this part, and I will cut it, bring it to this, and then I will zoom in the timeline. I will go to I will go to effects control and I will search for ultra key, bring it to eyeball and go to effects control, select this dropper tool and bring it to this here. So this will be like this. So this is also black and white. So we will just search for black and white and then just apply it to this eyeball. So it will be looking like this. You can just press Control R and set the resolution duration to 200 and it will be fast. You can also make frame sampling to optical flow for smooth animation. So it will be looking like this. Now if we move forward, we have next animation. This moves downward. So how can we create that? I will just select this and add a go to effects control, add a position keyframe, move a few frames and simply just bring it down with all the text. I have just shown you how you can animate this, and for this one, how can we create that? I will move here like this and I will select the rectangle tool like this. Now I can just make it something like this. Go to effects control and simply place it on the screen. Now I can just bring in this image as well. I will go to effects control, copy this black and white f- effect and paste it to the layer. Then I will just simply make the character bigger and place it right here like this. So this is a bit black, so I will make it to black graphic one and I will change it to darken, or I can change it to any other color to make it more dark like this, and I will just simply make it a bit bigger like this, and it will be like this. So this will be our text again and back. Now we this moved a bit down. So how can we create that? If we have all the text, I will right click on this nest, and if we have the animation ended, I will just add a position keyframe, move a few frames, simply bring this downwards like this. And to add the text behind these, I will just copy this text layer, hold alt and drag it here, and to make the text a pop up behind the image. So I will just bring it, zoom it to make sure you see how this brings it back. So now this is on the character. I will just bring these upwards so it will be behind the character. So as I zoom it, it will be moving and animating behind our character. So this is how you can create that. And that's it for today. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.